Hey guys, welcome to the Stalingrad Outskirts. As you can see, I don't have any UI or any sort of squad icon, so this is going to be an interesting kind of battle. So I'm watching us play this Sirhinkel's maps. So we're just outside the Stalingrad city and we're going to push the Soviet AI. Hoping to get some nice cinematic shots and action. So I've got a decent army. We have enabled that the Soviets have caught the Germans off guard with a T-70, or no, sorry, it's a Valentine, brought from Lend-Lease from USA. That's a UK tank, in fact, but the USA supplied it with their transport ships. Oh, interesting. It's got some nice Russian name. So this guy, driver, was on drinking a lot of vodka the night before and he wrote some Russian swear words and he's just going to decide to charge the known German position crazily, but he fortunately did perish. But he did take down, I think, the German 222 of Strat29s. So it was a very awful start. We just two commanders were just chatting along, didn't expect the drunken vodka driver coming in, but they've got a nice emplacement position over here with the Maxim machine gunner blazing away, and that's Strat telling Handzy, Commander Handzy, to unleash the salvo on it. A nice little SZSI-3, I believe, in this position in the house as well. Some very nice detail from Sirhinkel. See their nice little silhouettes, little barrels sticking out of the house. Very nice. Boom. I wonder if you can take out the health bars as well. Let me have a look, guys. Health bars. Can I take away health? Let's untick everything. Show hit information. Everything. I think this will be better now. You can't see a thing. So that's better. Sorry about that. For ruining the immersion. It's quite a slow start there. The Germans now are falling out. Strat's forces are pushing in further into the wall, using the walls as cover. They're very used to rushing and attacking everyone quickly. And there's caught a bunch of Ivans in this house. I just thought they had a nice fortified position, but I didn't realise this stone wall over here would be a nice flanking position. Look at all those guns blazing away. Looks really cool, isn't it, in detail. MG42, I think it's MG42. A mixture of guns, it seems. There's some Russian guns, I believe, in there as well. MP40. Not sure what that gun is. Not in the default. Very cool seeing that. So a nice flank there. The Ivans in those houses got destroyed. Still, Handzy's trying to deal with that position over there with his Pak 40. He's going to take out that ZSI-2. I believe he has. The ZSI-2's down. Just the Maxim guy is still alive. Being quite lucky there, but has been knocked off his gun, and that's an all go for an assault soon, I believe. The Germans are just waiting to bombard that area. Now Strat's moving in his forces. Sorry, I'm talking about myself in third person. It sounds pretty lame, but it's the best thing I can think of. So running in, Germans just know when to attack. Just the timing's right to charge in force. They don't really care about sneaking in that. This is blitzkrieg. Handzy also from the left side flanking. Boom. Nice grenade. Very good. Forces follow that brave German soldier in the front. So moving back a bit, what's new, that 222 has been repaired. The Germans now do have some nice 20mm to support. And 2 half-tracks still in the back. 88 still in reserve. And Valentine has now been being repaired by Handzy, so it can be thrown back into the Soviet line. Strat's machine gunner. So this is actually the German motorized division. I chose that. Mr. Hitler told me you can choose or Sirhinkel. I'm not saying Sirhinkel is Hitler, but let's just say the German commander asked me and Handzy, what do you want? And we chose motorized. So we got this bike. Doing a fantastic job coming in. Look at it. It's really cool, isn't it? I just don't realise how good the graphics are. Because you don't really see this beauty when you're playing the game in such action. Just want to watch this as some more guys flanking on the right. The Germans are pushing in quite hard. Soviets responding with a Valentine again. I'm going to call the Soviets commanded by Comrade Sirhinkel. Commander Sirhinkel sends his Valentine up to the front. He just likes to send the UK ones because the Russians think they're pretty crap. The 2-pounders and shitty armor. They think they have backwards technology. That's why Comrade Sirhinkel sends the Valentines. Just a scout. Doesn't really use them for main battlefields. He's saving his Russian T-34. They're brilliant sloped armor and that. Strat pushes ahead of Handzy's forces just to get a foothold. Sending the Germans mixed with some Hungarians. I believe those are Hungarians. You can kind of see by the uniform and the collar. I think. I'm not too sure actually. I need to get out of this immersion view, but I'm not going to. So, the Hungarian and German mixed squad. They're proving to have some resistance from all sides, but they've got the superior numerical advantage over the Russians in this position. Comrade Sirhinkel has put just a few Mosin guys, but they have got a ZSI-3 that has been actually knocked off his crew. Wonder what the support is. I think the support is coming in. Handzy's moving his pack onto the left side just to stop the Valentine. That 88 was nearly ambushed by that Valentine. Did quite well, the Soviets, and has destroyed a half-track, knocking out a few guys. And Handzy has given his flak SDK of whatever half-track to Strat, but moving slowly, a bit slower progress now as the Russians it's time to get a bit more into the village area where there's lots of houses. The Russians are hiding behind stone walls in between little houses, trying to push. You can see the Germans here trying to push the left hand side. The Hungarians and Germans again running into dual flank. Lots of losses at the moment, just getting shot up, so taking a lot of heavy casualties. DP machine gunner. Another ZSI-3 has been remanned, but very Hans here, brave Hans, has saved the day and flanked that ZSI-3. MP40's that guy's face. So he's taken out 4 guys already. He's worn the right camo, as you can see. He's prepared for the situation. It's not exactly green, but it's blacky, browny, just like this environment. So they're prepared for this engagement. Hungarians aren't really prepared. They look like, oh, they could lie against the ground, I guess. But the Germans are definitely prepared. If anyone knows how to move these circles and all these little scrappy things, let me know, because I would like to do that for super immersion. It's like watching a documentary, for me anyway. I'm enjoying this, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know if you do. Officers on the field. Strat's called an officer. No more reinforcements from the Germans yet. Valentine has been repaired, but this guy is pretty lazy. He just repaired the tank and he's going to take a break. He doesn't want to tell Commander Handzy that's repaired yet. So it's going to... The 88's going to push up to get some more heavy weaponry on the field because there are tanks coming. We can hear some T-34s or some sort of tanks coming. The Germans are expecting it very soon. They've got the wall though. They've flanked it to their side. They're just trying to clear it house by house. So this is nothing like, I guess, it's not going to be a... Oh, look at that guy get crushed by that building. But it's nothing that... nothing like what they will be expecting in the real Stalingrad city. This is just the outskirts, guys, so these Germans are kind of getting the feel of it now, but not quite yet. Finding tooth and nail, but the Germans' superiority in, I guess, it's actually numerical superiority in certain areas. The Ivans are having small strong points here and there, but not enough firepower to really damage them. So using behind the rubble, they're doing okay. These bunch of Soviet squads, led by Mr. Petrov in here. his gun there, he doesn't want to fire. He's actually going to fire now. He's just saving his ammunition. He's running quite low, in fact. He just picked up that gun off the floor. Most of these guys didn't have a gun, they just picked them up on the field. On the right side we see some brave Ivans going to do a counterattack. Sirhinkel sent Comrade Sirhinkel was about to shoot them. He was about to retreat, but then yeah, he killed the commander of the squad, and now all these guys are coming in. Sorry for my crappy imagination, but let's check out the action. Bit of a shootout happening. Not too. There's 3 guys versus a few Soviets, but they've got pretty bad aim at the moment. Falling back now as some more rubbish Valentine, but now the comrades are sending some T-34s. So 57. This is the latest and greatest tank on the field. They're just gonna try test the mettle of the Germans. But the Germans have already learnt from this in the previous year of the war. The Strat's waiting for the 88. But in the test fire right now, he's just realizing that that hill is blocking. He's just testing the line of view or field of fire. It's not working for him. The Germans have been doing very well to grenade that or deal with the tanks with just infantry. Another Valentine coming from the left. A pretty good counterattack by the Soviets right now, and it's not looking too good for the Germans. They're being pushed back quite hard. A full squad of Germans and the Hungarians have been dispatched, and only a few more Germans guarding it, but only rifle guys, and the MG machine gun has run out of ammo. So low on ammunition. They're finding themselves up against a T-34 and Valentine. They're really looking for some help right now. Waiting for that 88, they're asking for support. Germans running in bravely for support. Coming in, but they didn't, they were too brave in fact, they didn't really realise. I think these are the Hungarians, no, they're the Wehrmacht, yeah, normal Wehrmacht forces. Fortunately they just got absolutely slaughtered. The whole squad sent to the front, died straight away. But these guys are still alive, the guys are asking for help, radioing for help. The first, Handzy's 1st division, still getting torn up, but still radioing for help. Is there anyone coming? Suppose yes, they've decided, they've got the Valentine now. Handzy's coming in to support, or maybe take out that 57 if he can. But nice flame, I guess Molotov on that engine or grenade has taken it out. They've learned from the Germans or the Soviets tactics of using Molotov grenades, but the whole division's been wiped, the whole squad's been wiped out. And a point blank shot for the 88 knocks out that T-34. Very locked down at this stage, the German army. They've absolutely come to a standstill from that assault of 2 tanks, wiping out a lot of their forces. But not much reinforcements are coming in yet for the Germans. Coming in for the 2nd assault. Now the tanks have been destroyed. They're going to try another. Strat's going to try another assault from this area. I'm going to try and clear it out. Handzy's squad is going to the centre. Some nice firepower right there. Oh, look at those MGs blazing. MG42s, I'm guessing. The sounds are so much better than in normal AS2, I find. Grenade after grenade. Potato mashers. Pushing in. Specialising in urban combat. We've got the AT rifles back. Oh, look at that beast of an AT rifle. So we've got the stone wall with a good MG firebase. And there isn't really much Russian defense left now at this area. And on the right side, there's still a few Soviets in this vicinity, and just a squad, so it's pretty much an even shootout at the moment, just that the Germans are better trained and can shoot better and move together in a squad better than the Russians. They're running away singly, some of them a bit scared, running behind buildings. But here's the Valentine coming from Handzy. Where's the Handzy Valentine? Oh, there it is. Gonna support Strat's assault on the right. A very slow progress. .20mm in action now, trying to push up away up here. And the Germans have actually spotted this 52k. The beast of an AT AA gun. This, what do you call this? Orthodox church? I'm not sure. Some sort of church? So Eastern, I don't know, Catholic church? And here comes another Valentine 57. Germans are still quite good at, Handzy's quite good at using the tanks. He knows to withdraw from the 57, but unfortunately he gets hull pierced. But he does survive, only one of them does perish. Let's go to number 3 at the back, see that? 3A Podka. I wonder if this guy, do they name all their tanks the same? Okay, 3A Podlova. Yep, they're all the same. They come from the same factory, I'm guessing. So just a track there. And the ZSI-3 was captured, it's destroyed easily. So the Soviets are doing great, stopping the Germans in their tracks with just single tank or dual tank assaults, Valentines and 57s. Now the 88 is in a great position where it can fire. It's got full view of the whole area, so now any sort of tank assault will be doomed. So it's got quite a big lockdown. Unfortunately though, this tank may be flaming because it's been decrewed. Crew's been knocked out and Strat's going to try to steal it. Looks like he has. He's just going to repair that so it doesn't get shot at, so that the Soviets do know when it's got someone inside. See another 57 here back into action. So slowly they are going to repair the Soviets' tanks and use it against them later on. But in the meantime, kind of locked down with this 52k till they deal with it. And this position, Maxim machine gunner, 52k, and a nice stone wall as cover. Just need to somehow get rid of that 52k so the tanks can take out that MG, because the Germans just didn't have any sort of artillery to support them in the assault. So the flak is just trying to shoot from afar. Another 57 assault, and so many T-34s are being thrown. They're escalating their assault, it seems, on the German attack, or escalating the counterattack. The 222 has been destroyed by that T-34. The 88 is going to just try and get another shot. Watch it. Boom. Let's take a look at this tank. See the 88? Valentine blocks the shot. Next shot perhaps. Boom! There it goes. So 88 was instrumental, or has been instrumental throughout the German fights versus the Soviets. There's really no German tank could have penetrated T-34s and KV-1s in the early days. I think they would have Panzer Gs though, like 75mm now, but the first year I believe, or 41. Not too sure actually, exact time. Oh, look at that tank. The 88 again has taken it out. It's a graveyard of Russian and Lend-Lease tanks. Some Hungarians are coming in. Less highly trained than the Germans, but when they fight with the Germans they do okay, because they just need a bit of support, because they're not as, I guess, fanatical and skillful, but they can learn off their German counterparts. These guys are the veterans of Barbarossa. Now big assault coming in, trying in for, they know to just run in. See, they're not scared of dying. They're going to throw a grenade, even sacrificing their own life to just get a grenade up, but none of them were successful, unfortunately. Handzy. Strat squad, or Strat's 2 squads on the right, mix of Hungarians and Germans, really just trying to outshoot the enemy with their firepower. But Valentine is coming again. 88 is needing to take a shot, so it's going to take another shot. So trying to deal with the tanks at the same time. Every time the tank comes though, it just needs the 88 to do its work, and the other Germans do run away. Sorry, all the Hungarians and the Germans do have to run for the tanks. The 88 does take out the Valentine again. And the ZSI 3 position has been revealed on the left here. A decent position. See what MG, how cool is that? No match there for those machine gunners. They do have the high ground ZSI 3 support, and unfortunately for this one Hungarian and German with the MG has now run out of ammo as well. They're not looking good on the right side. Handzy, has he had any luck in this area? Still the same. So really been locked down by this position. No arty, no SPGs for the Germans. If the 88 is going for that 51k, 52k, has knocked out the gunners from that gun, as you can see. Still trying to damage that gun. It's a strong point here. This is the main objective for the advance. Handzy also coming in with a T-34 on the right, a repaired T-34. There's also a ZSI 3. Boom! Handzy's taken it out. And now this unit is down. There's a German sneaking across the grenade. Strat's the first one in. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, unfortunately, sacrificed his own life all by himself. Grenaded the position. And was able to was instrumental to take out that 52k. Look at that. Unfortunately, his cover fire was a bit late. Now here's the cover fire. Masses of Germans just pounding out at the enemy. They know it's time because there's no more 52k and ZSI 3 to pound at them. They're just running there. Germans know that it's that time to come in and just totally outshoot them with MGs. Only one MG here, a DP guy. Okay, he's just going to get outshot, so look at the fire flashes, muzzle flashes in the distance. How cool is that? Oh, what a flank. Watching the first squad to get in gets grenaded. The rest now can make this to swoop in for the kill. And the church position has been taken. This was one of the major objectives to come in. Comrade Sirhinkel is ordering a retreat now. But I think there's more to come. It's still early days, very early days. The Germans didn't have another objective at this stage. They just wanted to get the church. And once they get the church, they were going to wait for some more orders. There's still quite a few Soviets in position. Another Maxim in that building. Just using the ruins, like the bombed out houses from all the Stukas. And we've got a early KV model. I think it's a KV. Some sort of KV. No, I'm not actually sure what tank that is. It's not in the normal AS. It's some sort of KV type looking unit. But never mind. They all both die quite easily to the 57. So Strat's using the 57 against the Soviets. So they're quite formidable right now. The ZSI 3, the Germans do know the penetration of that. Cannot penetrate that T-34. Moving back though, we do have some more reinforcements coming. 88 is going to move up to the roadway to get some nice clear view of the road, and the position right there against the Soviets, they can just lock down the entire road straight, that straight line all the way from far distance. And more Hungarians are coming. You might as well use them in defense, for the upcoming defense of the church. So the German directive given order to hold the church for as long as possible. For a pending assault, they had a scout plane going to the distance, and they've seen a Soviet column coming over. So repositioning the Maxim gun, leading the enemy's weapon to the horses, and having a two-layered defense. So if you guys to divert the fire from the rock, the Germans know that one tank shell can take out a lot. They're quite experienced. So a few guys in these other positions, and this tank is repaired, I think, right now, and going to be put into use. So right now the Germans are really preparing for the next assault, and a very manual way of delivering ammo to the front. Very cool as well. So ammo position has been placed here by Handzy. So a bit more spread now, as you can see. The Germans are spreading their troops out to prepare for the assault, but he's also sending another bunch of Hungarians to look into the position ahead, just to maybe get a bit of an ambush and maybe capture that 52k. So they don't want to stay still. They know they're not going to turtle up. They're going to try and bring some sort of ambush a bit closer, and a bit of a diversion too for the enemy that comes. So just wait, the enemy knows you're there. It's a diversion, so these guys will get, the Hungarians will get shot at. The Germans don't mind that. So first T-34 is coming, and that could be the sign of things to come. On the left position, I think they've got an 80 gun, the Pak-40. Where is that Pak-40? I don't know. But on the right, they have a T-34 guarding this position. The ZSR-3 in a nice hill. It'll take out anything that approaches. So 57 on this one is quite clear. You can take nice side shot, pot shots from this angle with its very high penetration gun. Another 57 in the center. Take a nice shot from Handzy. Boom. So really, the Soviets have donated victory to the Germans at the moment, because this is instrumental in holding this ground right now. I think the Pak-40 must have died, because this is the only AT weaponry looks like Handzy has got on the field right now. Oh, and that 2-pounder on this Valentine. Oh, and also this other T-34 76. But now it's working to the favour. You can see that the Hungarians have captured the position in front, and will prove another diversion of line. So one stone wall line defense and another stone wall line, then another one back here. Oh, but the artillery blast is coming. You can see the Germans are running for their lives. Comrade Sirhinkel has ordered the artillery at random spots, and this is making the Germans panicked. They kind of are running away from the obvious spots. Look at that. Has taken out the SDK. Losses have been minimized though. Surprisingly, these ammo guys have survived. Lucky them. Track T-34, but most of them have run away from the church position as they thought that it was an obvious place that there were artillery, and they were kind of right. So they outsmarted Sirhinkel. So 88 doing a fine job in this roadway. And now the assault begins. Valentine's T-34 is rumbling in. Boom. Look at those. Look at that. Matilda. quite a small assault so far, in fact. It wasn't too much. They kind of expected a bit more. It was quite easily dispatched. There were so many guns aimed towards the front defending the church. There was too many repaired, basically mostly Soviet guns were aimed towards them, so they really kind of screwed themselves up by sending those 2 tank assaults at the beginning. It did slow down the Germans, so perhaps they had enough time to get reinforcements. Maybe they reinforced Stalingrad in the front back there a bit more. It will make it harder. Well, look at that. Mass ammunition sharing from these guys. But, this is a full 3 squads from Strat coming in from the left. Going to do a massive push. That attack was very easily defeated from the Germans. Superior defensive. That was a very, very nice defense executed there. But now coming in, they're worried about the mine sign though. You can see it's got silent mines. So Commander Handzy did warn Strat to get out of there. They're going to do a sweep of a flank right down the centre, just to take out everything behind those houses, and then move on to Stalingrad proper. As you can see, we're in the outskirts. Beyond is more the start of Stalingrad. You can see the bombed out roofs of these houses. There's still a few mostly intact buildings. All the bullet holes. So we've already been here before. I guess someone else has come here already. This is the second German squad that's been here. Or probably those are bullets from, could be from a German machine gun on the plane. Here is a full squad flanking the center, has destroyed everything, and now it's pretty much clear to the city, except they've discovered another entrenched 52k in this position. Heavy machine gun as well. And it's actually in a very nicely fortified position. It's got sandbags around and a nice mound, so pretty much only the tip is exposed, and it's going to be very hard to hit. As you can see, T-34-57 is trying to take a pot shot at it, but it's getting fired back and is backing away in fear. And so it should, because this gun can definitely tear it into 2. And some more Soviets being sent to the front with a machine gunner somewhere around here behind them. If they decide to go back, here comes the charge. They're falling like flies though. Handzy's got some guys on the side, just mowing them. Hungarians beside the broken T-34 turret. How picturesque. Strat's pushing up with infantry, and Handzy's coming up with the T-34 as well, but 52k has got it. Still trying to take some nice shots off that 52k from the T-57. Handzy also coming in from the other side with this 57, trying to outshoot it, but really having trouble hitting it. You can see it's in such a nicely hull down position as none of these shots are hitting. Oh, one of the guys has been knocked out, but still one guy there. So one strong point in the very centre is holding off the entire German force, but it has been AP sniped now. And now we're going to finish it off with a high explosive shell. And some decent flanks also coming from the Soviets, if you didn't notice. They've been sending flanks on the side of our lines. So some more T-34s in the back have been destroyed from their assaults. And some more defensive positions there, because there was a successful assault before. So I had to put some troops back. Another strong point on the right now is halting Handzy's advance with a mortar in a nice position. Guarded by quite a few MGs. Or one MG. So I turned off fog of war obviously because I'm spectating, so for some reason you can't see the enemies in these positions even with fog of war off. Don't understand. But now the road, or the road on the right, has been completely cleared. Now Strat's forces can come in and totally demolish this point from the flank as soon as he wants to. Just gathering more men. You can see they're streaming in now. The rest of the Germans have been told green light, go, 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 go. There's nothing in their way. 52k's down. Just one little MG, don't worry about it, can just flank it. Now they're moving in. Watch this assault. Perhaps taking too much of a frontal route, the MGs are now ripping in. You can't really see it in the distance, they're trying to take shots off, but not doing too well. They really need a flank on this force. But never mind. The heavy weaponry is pulled up. 20mm coming in to support. He knows nothing is there to stop it. So running in with the light equipment. And has neutralized the center position. So Soviets are now falling like flies. The position's going down and down. You can see the German forces are massing in the back. And there's really nothing that can stop them right now. There's only going to be a slowdown right here in this position until Handzy can deal with it somehow. Pushing up to the built up area. Ooh, watch this plane. Oh, boom. It's taking out the SDK, but then got shot up by a 20mm, I believe. So, I don't know what plane is that, guys. Another T-34 assault, but here is fallen rubble ground. You can see 52k Soviets using the rubble so well. It's so disguised and just picking out its little turret once again. It's going to prove so hard to destroy. And MG in a nice position as well. They're defending quite well. T-34 is being rushed in again. Bouncing the Valentine. Boom, 80 grenade. So still stuck behind this house area. This whole laneway is stopped by MGs and 62k, and a big trench line right here. Some guys in the little windows as well. Machine gunner there. Germans are now just carrying behind the house, just trying to do some pop shots of their own through the buildings. It's a very locked down laneway. They just need something to break the line. So 57 is going to try that. Seeing the rest of the forces up into the other house perhaps. They're locked down, but straight away 62k has taken out the main gun of the T-34 and immobilized it. Turret. Strats are streaming into the other side to see what's going on. Decent flank on these forces. Brave guys. The first line of defense of the town has been neutralized, but they've taken out quite a few Germans in the process. But another strong point in the back here. But they're facing a lot of German and Hungarians, so they're going to try go for the numerical superiority and just charge the point and see how it goes. But the support of the ZSI-3, and I think it's a 52k up there as well, has totally ruined their day. They just thought they can run down here and overwhelm these few Ivans in the rubble. But ZSI-2 and 52k has put it into that ambitious plan. And a lot of dead Germans lay on the ground. All Germans. Not one Hungarian, unfortunately. For all the German commanders. Not saying I would prefer Hungarians, but I'm just acting like the German commander. I'm sure, yep. Shooting out through the buildings, house to house. Shootout right now. The Germans have a few of their guys in the building as well, picking out. A bit scared to go in. That cafe. Sounds like an STG-44 firing from that window. No one really winning the shootout, they're just wasting bullets at this stage. So nothing coming. Handzy's kind of worked his way up to his point. That's his point, I think. He's destroyed that 52k. And he's working his way into the position. He's got a T-34 in the position there. Still a few Soviets in that trench. But Strat's still stuck in this area. T-34 as well on the back. Wow, what did that house fall down for? I didn't shoot at it. So, a big roadblock. We can't really advance in any little laneway somehow. We're just going to work some magic. Handzy's the one that does the grenading usually, so just waiting for him to get into the urban. He's the urban specialist. Strat's forces are more the sweeping timings of fast lightning assaults on open fields. But now his forces are stuck in the outskirts of Stalingrad. Streaming in some reinforcements and try for a final push, when I think at this stage the German commander just realises there is a bit of cover in front and they can possibly just outshoot with this numerical superiority, because there isn't any AT weaponry or HE high explosive power in this vicinity, so perhaps they can do that. And there they do. Handzy's still struggling to get inside. Mass charge of the Germans, that T-34 to ambush it. Fortunately, all the grenades are proving to be ineffective, and that Molotov explodes in that German's guy's hand and flames us. 3 of his other men, his other squadmen, and having no luck whatsoever to even breach the tip of this area. But now here's that assault, the mass German charge. They're just waiting for this moment. They should have done that much earlier, but they just realised they needed to do this. There's no support weapon in this area. The superior accuracy and firepower and numbers of the Germans will be able to overwhelm this point. And that's what should have happened at the very start, but wasn't realised. And very, very brave Hans here. Just charges in first and takes out heaps. Oh! It's injured by a grenade. But now the road is open for a flank on the on that 52k. Grenades being potato mashes being thrown across, and now it's cleared the roadway on the right for the tanks to move in when they're ready. So that really puts an end to the fighting in the outskirts. The Germans have got this area, and now I've captured the position, and it is pretty late in Australia, guys, so I will have to go. Basically the game went out of sync. But I captured all the points, but it's going to last another 15 minutes of house to house fighting, but I need to go. So anyway, we captured the position, and perhaps next video you'll see the actual fighting in Stalingrad. Let me know what you think about this non-gameplay thing, seeing the action. It's an experiment, guys, so this is the first time I've ever done it. I might get better at it. If you like it, and hopefully I can improve it in some way. It was interesting to me to watch. I just like watching it. This looks like a real war scene. Look at it, how beautiful is that? Anyway guys, I will see you around.